off. Keyboard there. Box over here. Make sure that we are indeed alive. Looks like we're live to me. And I can hear myself. Awesome. Sweet. Let's get into some quarters. Let's get into 520 in quarters. I think this one's going to be a, like, plated one. Let's open it first. Why not? I think it's going to be one of those silver slash something plated. Or it could just be a nice example. It's just going to be a nice example. Just going to be a really nice example of a 1999. It's a Denver Weir Farm. Alright. We'll set it aside for now. I don't think it has much, if any, Ring of Death. So we might set it aside for an album. I do want to, maybe try filling a quarter album one of these days. Alright. Let's get the chat to work. Oh. I'm not... Crap. Refresh. 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 I need just the normal YouTube chat. I don't think multi-chat's gonna work. Something different. Docs chat. Just give me the normal chat. And where is that at? Oh boy. Okay, sweet. Fresh. Docs chat. There we go, chat. Let's make sure it is good. Test. Alright, sweet, chat's working. Make sure it is on live chat so I can see everything. Awesome. Sweet. Another Weir Farm. Maybe we'll get a West Point today. It has been a while. It's been... Check my stats here in a second. Probably gone through about 5 boxes of quarters and have found one. Where is a dump tab? Alright, there we go. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Alright. Gonna be a newer one. Let's get our other light on here. There we go. Better lighting is always nice. Bang. Big pickup tomorrow. Although I'm probably not going to order that much for next week. Now that I've got somewhat of a supply from somewhere else. I think that's a D down there. We're just gonna hope that this is a D and not a S. It was a parking lot coin. Alright, no burning building. Guess we start over here. Alright. Roll number 3. No crown on Washington there. What do we got here? Not seeing any snow. Not seeing any double handle. Not seeing any leaky bucket on that Homestead quarter. Not seeing any cut on the rim on that West Virginia. Alright. Got a crazy looking 65 here. It's just cloud though. I feel like my eyesight's not too good today. Something's up. It'd be nice to have a high leaf variety, since I already have a low leaf. On the Wisconsin quarter. Bang. Let's actually switch this roll to be number 50. Because this has a San Antonio Missions and then a bat on the other side. So 2 possible West Point options or opportunities there. So let's go. We'll take a West Point if we can, even if it's at the end of the box. Kansas, not an In God We Rust. Philly, check for the die chips. This one has a die chip. We'll set it aside. It's a San Antonio Missions with a nice die chip. Where is it? Right there. On the western side. Those are all over the Philadelphia San Antonio Missions quarters. It's got a nice little baggie of them. Bang. Seen a couple parking lot coins so far. Kind of of cool toning on this 98. I'm gonna set it aside. It's kind of interesting. All right. Denver. Always check different looking edges. Sometimes they can turn out to be West Points. They do have a distinguished edge to them. Check for the Lowell earring. Tallgrass Prairie, Denver. Had a few options for West Point so far. Nothing too crazy though. Denver. West Virginia, not seeing that die code. Denver, Salt River Bay. Alright. Roll number 8 out of 52. Kind of tore weird. But not too much. Couple orangish edges. Can check out. We've got this one. It's a Voyagers. Newer one. Newer one. And a newer one. Alright. Who is this? Oh shit. Hold on. Alright. I'm back. $20.21. Another Philly, no dyed ships this time. Another Denver San Antonio missions. Two Sams next to each other. Very interesting. Lots of homesteads to inspect. It's always fun. Alright. Bring that one. Roll number 10 of the hunt. And if quarters disappoint, hopefully we can make up for it in dimes. But let's hope quarters don't disappoint, and let's not drop quarters on the ground. Excuse me. think these two were the ones that dropped. Philly and a 2021. Cool. Alright. Where was that at? I think I'll keep it. It's one of them Railroad Room ones. We'll set it aside, why not? Misaligned color clash. Kansas, Denver. Check the 83 for the Spitting Eagle. I don't see it. One dozen rolls in, and not seeing any silver. Let's check something as well. I'm curious what our West Point ratio is looking like. Coins on Ed. $5.46 boxes of quarters. That's what I'm looking at. And I have not seen any West Points thus far. Correction, I've seen one West Point in 5 boxes. So I'm hoping to make that 2 today. No DDO. Alright. Georgia State quarter. Not seeing any die chips on that one. No high leaf, low leaf on that. It's a nice Denver, Georgia. Both 1999. Might be mint set coins, these two. It's my guess right now. My current theory. Hey, what's up, Southern Coin Hunter? How are you doing? Love to see a West Point here. Centennial we can check. Bored at work? I got you, man. Well, hopefully I don't bore you even more. I'm not the most entertaining, but always up for a chat. It's an 09. That one was a filly. Not seeing the spitting horse though. Oh, nice. I get so many notifications that it's hard to watch everyone's stuff. But I'll make sure to drop by one of these days. Gonna try to have 2 boxes of quarters tomorrow. As long as I can get through these quarters and the dime bag today. It's kind of a nice toned 2010. We'll set that aside. No blind bet. Still can't find one. Went to Orchard City, Louisiana to a coin show Saturday. Nice. It's been several years since I've made a coin show. Heck, I haven't been to a coin shop in a while either. Let alone a coin show. I just like my bank hopping. I'm a big quantity person. Like to get as much as I can. Usually gives me a better chance at finding something. We got a Lowell. Denver. Not gonna cut it. A little bit of an orange rim here. Nope, just a new one. New one. And a 2014. Turn my volumes down. There we go. Two bicentennials side by side. It's a 5-hour drive. Wow. Did a video on what you picked up. I'll have to check that out. Not gonna be the DDGO, and that is a Philly. Nice quarter, but it's got the Ring of Death on it. Gonna go ahead and send this one back. Would have been nice without the Ring of Death, though. Yeah, it's mainly the Philadelphia. Philadelphia is you're gonna be your best bet at finding die chips on the San Antonio missions. I've got they can be at pretty much any of the points. Those are one of the main like die chips I check for. I'm not a big die chip collector. I collect the major stuff, but some of the more minor ones I let go. I don't have too much interest in them as much. It's a nice 65. Set that aside. Bicentennial and a 2020. Not gonna be it. This is a Denver though. Check it out. Not gonna be it. No burning building. All right. Cam just a little bit. I guess that's just gonna have to work. The West Point I have the hardest time finding is die chips between rifle straps and the rifle. Nice. I have a hard time finding the River of No Return West Points. That's the one I've always struggled finding. I think I've found one. And I have like probably over 100 West Points. I've sold a few, but for whatever reason, River No Return is the one that doesn't like to find me. I do check for like the crown on the 2021 Philadelphia. two cameras at one time. It's called OBS. It's a computer thing. If you've got a computer, look up OBS Studio. OBS stands for Open Broadcast Software. And then you just add sources. You can adjust the size. Your coin can make it smaller, bigger. I can, move it around. You can lock it in place so it doesn't move around. You can have several different, other, background pictures as well. So you can flip between them. What is this? This is image 4. So I've got a different one. Okay, those are those things. Still need to add some things for the coin side. But yeah, you can also make different scenes. So say I've got one that is the scope up big, but the hunting side small. I've got one that's 50-50, like this. But for hunting, I usually just have the hand cam big. Pluck all the fun edges. Weird looking Philadelphia there. It's a scratch. I saw something. Wasn't sure if we had a die clash or what, but nope, it's a scratch. It's a scratch. Really hoping the $half aren't brand new tomorrow. Love to hunt some $half on stream. But if they're all brand new 2025s, outside of some blank planchets, clip planchets, misaligned dies, off centers, outside of the major things, it's not much I'm interested in looking for. Sure, there's probably minor DDOs, DDRs, stuff like that, but I'm not interested in scoping $1.5 million. I like things that I can see with the naked eye. That's what kind of error searcher I am. Big bag of Lincoln cents went through the first $25 worth tonight. Probably due at 6 rolls. Gotcha. Yeah, I have 2 bags of pennies I picked up today. I did see a wheat cent through the bag, so... for one of the bags. So... At least that's a good sign. There's wheat cents in there. Maybe we'll find more. Don't know if we'll do any of those tonight or not. First doing the quarters and dimes, though. Oh, we have a S minted NIFC. It's a Denali. See if it will focus. There we go. Denali 2012. Come on. Scoop. S mint mark right there. Awesome. I did see the 1936 GDO wheat cent. Congratulations, man. I think I have a 002. I've got one of those. I don't think I have the 001 though. The FS 101. But I do have a 102, which is good enough. Adding to our nice and shiny 1999 collection. Putting several in the box. No snow. No double handle, no leaky bucket. Philly, no blind bat. I want to find a blind bat one day. That'd be a cool one to find. No cud. No burning building. Alright, my guess is this is going to be another nice 99. Nope, it's a 2016. I'm done trying to call things. Check. I think I've found several of the S minted NIFCs so far this year. 3, so this is my 4th out of 5 boxes. Not bad. Or I guess it'd be 6 boxes now. Definitely see him a fair bit. Greater Quinsho told you to send it off with a bulk submission. Get a details of G4 grade. Alright. Yeah, no, ANAX usually has a good bulk submission deal. I think I mentioned that in the Discord. Usually X amount of coin, X amount per coin in shipping. think it's like with 10 or more. I thought about sending some of my, I've got 3 84 double ears and a 83 DDR that I want to get out there, or get graded just to have them in a holder. And I've got several other varieties. I've got a low-leaf Wisconsin quarter that I found in 2021. Got several varieties I want to get graded. $10 per coin. Nice. I think it varies, like, per month. Sometimes it's like 13. Sometimes it's 10. Two NIFCs and 2 West Point quarters this year. Gotcha. I found 1 West Point and now 4 NIFCs. Hoping for a second West Point. Be going through plenty of nickels this week. A 10-box pickup tomorrow. This coin's pretty crazy. Terrible strike on it. I think it has a bit of grease. I think that it's gonna be a grease strike. Hey, Vincent, how you doing? So far, nothing too crazy. We have an NIFC, an S-minute NIFC under the cope. And we found a bit of a died chip on a San Antonio Missions. A couple nicer coins, that's about it. We are at roll 30 out of 52. And then we got a bag of dimes to go through. Which I have no idea how we're going to do that, but we'll figure it out. Some cool toning on this MBR. A couple toners that I've pulled out as well. Alright, we got a Bicentennial. Nada. Probably gonna rewrap these quarters tomorrow morning. Because I don't want to poison my supply. So I'll go take him somewhere else. Denver. Ooh, I thought it was gonna be a West Point. It had that shine. '19 Denver. No crown. Lucky to get 1 box of nickels hunted in a week with 2 jobs. Yeah. I need to start the job search soon. An NFC is better than nothing. You're right. Not a high leaf or low leaf. Hey, what's up, Nikki? How you doing? Watching from work? Alright. Sub, smash the like button. Hey, appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. Alright, 19 rolls left on the nickels. Sorry, the quarters. It's always the small batches that give me stuff. Can never seem to get much in full box cents. But when I pick up 10 or 20 rolls here and there, that's when it usually seems to hit. It's kind of weird, but I guess I'll take it when I can get it. I appreciate it. I mainly wear my glasses for seeing far away. Got OCD. 2 SLQs and customer app coins. Dang. Awesome, man. I have yet to find an SLQ. Best box of quarters had 6 West Points and 62 silvers. That was back in in January of 2021. But they were all Washingtons. Into the 40s, I think. Need them for reading? Gotcha. Denver backwater. Got here, crossing the Delaware. 2023. 2025. Philadelphia Weir Farm. I need to pick out a new music track. One of these days. Need to hop on the YouTube audio library and pick some new music out. I gotcha. That's a thick edge. We got a proof! Alright. It's gonna be a statehood quarter. What does it look like? What state do we think? I'm gonna guess Montana. I don't know. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Oh! Not even a state, it's a 2009 District of Columbia, Washington, D.C. Very cool. Alright, we'll take a proof. This box is all about the S-minted coins, I guess. Deep cameo? Yeah. Does look pretty good. Hasn't been in circulation all that long. It's pretty nice. Fairly clean fields. Just a newer one. Thought we were gonna get lucky. Get another one. There's a few thicker edges. That's a Denver. Alright, thank you for stopping by, Nikki. You have a good one. Thanks for chatting. Oh, nice. No 09 Jefferson proof. So I was at my credit union picking up these coins, And one of the tellers said the other day she found, said 2026, apparently it was a Louisiana, but it didn't have the copper in it or something. I'm wondering if she didn't get like a plated one. But I told her to take some pictures so I can look at it next time. I don't want her to like be too fooled because of the, you know how there's silver plated coins out there, which are done by a third party. I don't want her to spend like years thinking, oh, I've got something really good, and it not be. I'd rather be the one to burst the bubble, or at least give an opinion. Because that's one of the worst things is people live in years thinking they've got something. And it turned out just to be something like that. My two current theories are a silver proof, that's my guess, or plated. Alright, we have 11 rolls left. Then we'll get into the dimes. Another 2026 Revolutionary War. I have yet to see any of the Declaration of Independence quarters. I haven't seen them yet anywhere. Hoping in tomorrow's boxes, if the boxes arrive, that is. Alright, 11 rolls left. Had some weird looking ones in there. Just pull a few out. To Denver. 2024. 2021. Another Denver. Another Denver. A Philly. Denver. Alright. Nothing fun. We can't have fun anymore. I've just been spoiled. Check this out. Not seeing that, not seeing that, not seeing that. Alright. Bring my scale to weigh it. Yeah, I could. Oh, maybe I was off. Maybe we do have one more roll. It was hiding under all the quarters. Yeah, I'll probably be able to tell off the picture if it's plated. If she takes a good enough picture, that is. Start on the final 10. Kind of a weird looking one. This one was shiny. That's why I left it up. It's a Denver. Was thinking it could be another NIFC. This one's weird. It's a 94. Platinum plated, yeah. I've seen just different metals being plated. I've seen platinum plated, silver plated. I just think it'd be, worth me taking a short look at it. Denver. 1917 FS 101. Heck yeah. I need to set a recording file for my OBS. And shop sells Sweet Cents in bulk. That's where I found these. Nice. What price do they do? I've got one that usually does about 500 for 30. But the other one, it's a lot of 40s and 50s. Or whatever he gets in. Which are probably usually a lot of 40s and 50s. And then kind of got a weird shine to it. Then the other one was a bit more expensive. I don't remember how many I got, but it was definitely more per coin. But it had better coins in it in general. 35 for 500. Gotcha. I think the privy quarters are gonna be just very, very hard to find. I'm gonna be very lucky if I find one. Ever. Order a box of quarters for next Friday from your credit union. Nice. I wish you luck. My credit union rolls their coins from their coin machine. It's actually where these are from. I like having them rolled in-house because that means Brinks can't allegedly sort through it and pull silver. If it's done in-house, then less hands can collect the silver. Although there's not much silver to be plucked right here. Alright, sweet! And it's freaking River No Return. Alright, we have a West Point. This is the one that I was just saying that I don't have many of. And the cam's not gonna focus. Alright. Let's do that. Here we go. There's a West Point! Cutting it pretty close. We have 2 rolls after this one. Alright, boom. Boom is right. Have an 09 to check here. Not gonna be the DDR. Alright. Actually very happy about the River No Return. That's the one that I just never seem to be able to find. I'm so happy I can stream again on this account. Took a lot of hoops to jump through, but glad it worked out. Not gonna be the DDR. Last quarter roll. It has a San Antonio Mission Center and an American Samoa Ender. I saved this just in case we didn't find anything else. Maybe they would be a West Point. That's a Philly. American Samoa is the Denver. Sounds about right. And no die chips on it either. Alright, well that's the quarters done. Pretty decent haul. We found 3 really nice 1999 quarters. We found a couple toners here. I know the webcam's not the best. It is what it is. I can't afford a 4K webcam or anything like that. We found a proof and an NIFC. Our died ship. A weird Saratoga quarter. And our West Point. Not too bad. Those are probably our 4 best finds. These are just nice. These are toners. That's also just a nice quarter with some toning. Another nice quarter. What was this? This was junk. That's right. But yeah, and we found a little bit of a misaligned color clash quarter as well. Sweet. Alright, we will set that on my microphone stand in a pile. It'll probably get knocked over, knowing me. Alright. Give me a minute. Let me get the thing of dimes. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I don't have a ton of desk space, but we'll see. Alright. Be right back. I'm going to... this isn't... We're just... Oh, that's not very good either. Hold on. I need to find some more intermission screens. There we go. Alright, I'll be right back. Oh my god, my mic was off. Shoot. My bad. Well, as I said, we're gonna... I put those coins in the box. We're gonna search this box. Then we'll refill it as it gets empty, just so I have enough room to hunt and have the coins visible on screen. Of course, leave it to me to have my mic muted. Weird looking 92 I'll set aside for now. Something fun for the scope. Interesting toning. Like I said, I'm not going to be looking too much for West points or the 96Ws. If it's something shiny, obviously I'm going to turn it over and double check. So I feel like they would probably be shinier. Being straight from a mint set. I see this button. Did I get it? I got it. We've got a button, guys. Might be our best find of the day. Found some paper. Bagged coin in general is pretty dirty, but it's not too bad. Alright. 3 handfuls done. See what we can see. Not seeing much. Bit of a thicker rim on this one, but nothing crazy. Bang, bang. All right. Alright, not much in that handful. A dryer coin. Cherry Coke from Chick-fil-A. $98. All right. 2021. Full disclosure, I do know that there is at least one silver in the bag. I did see it on the way home. I didn't see the year though. I just saw a silver rim. So it's somewhere. Not seeing too much crazy over here. I personally don't look for the 69 and 70 proof reverses. What's that? Some pink on it. It's like candy. Over here trying to take sneak peeks. Another weird toner. I need to reinstate my toner jar. I have to find it. Also, on the lookout for a 2026 time. Still haven't found one of those. Kind of forgot about that. Would love to find a 2026 time. Very nice design. These bags are a lot more chaotic to go through. Couple more toned copper looking ones. Alright. Thought that was gonna be something. It had the look by the back. But it was a 69. Nice. Hopefully we'll see a 69 half dollar tomorrow. That would be fun. A very nice 1981. Alright, we'll keep it. Damn it, it was an ender. Why don't the nice coins have the Ring of Death? Why? Why do they always find themselves on the end of the roll? It's always the nice ones. To get Ring of Death. All right. Might have to refill our box. Here's that pink one. 96 Denver. Nice shape outside of the junk on it. One of these days I'll get back into doing giveaways and stuff too. I have plenty of shit. I'm just gonna not care too much about the dimes. I've been trying to look, but it's just rough. Gonna mainly look for silver for right now. I don't have the patience for varieties on dimes, unless they're in a roll. If they're in a roll and easily huntable, then yeah. Dropping a fair few of them. Alright. Seeing a whole lot of nothing. What's this? It's an 81. Another one of those weird toners. Alright. At the very least, the dimes will be available to be dumped tomorrow. So I can pick up the rest of the stuff. If the halves are all brand new tomorrow, I plan on just checking them for blanked and clipped planchets in the car. And driving up the road, dumping, and returning to grab the 4 boxes of dimes that I also have ordered. Ooh, I think I see something right here. 62! There we go, there's silver. There's some silver for the board. I don't know if that one was the one that I saw, or if we will have multiple. Time shall tell. More toners. Oh, here's another one. 63. Alright. A little bit of silver. Can't get mad at that. Very nice 78. Very nice coin there. Set that one aside. Might replace that 81. The 78 doesn't have the Ring of Death. And kind of looks a little bit better. The 81 is thick. It's a thick 81. Very interesting. Alright. Surprised I haven't seen a Canadian yet. Alright. Nothing in that handful. Not seeing anything else. 93. Gonna let some of these toners go. There's just too many of the same. It was from the same person. Had to have been. It's just weird, coppery looking toning. Pretty nice 1980 we'll set aside. Something sounds weird down there. Okay. Alright, well, the first half, not too bad. We got 2 silvers. Let's Got the dime box again. Might not even be a half. Or like a third of the bag. All right. Another toner. Little plastic. Can't go wrong with that. Oh, I thought that wasn't gonna be one. Dimes sometimes have that look. Proof dime would be cool. Wouldn't mind myself a proof. Nice 85. streaking in that dime. We'll check it out in a little bit. Where was that coin at? We're gonna set this aside. I'm not sure if it's like a die clash or what it is. Check it out later. Not a single 2026 still. One day. Surely they have to be out there. There. There we go. There's silver. 52. That is a third silver for this little hunt. And another toner. I think that was the one that I saw by the room. It's a bit darker. So the 62 and 63 were just some cherries on top. Can you find another cherry, maybe? I don't know. Let's try to find another cherry. It's just shinier. Thought we maybe had proof potential, but nope. Just a shiny 2018. Take a few more handfuls. Yeah, I think we have another full box worth in there. This room looks kind of thick. Check it out. 2013. Alright. Not far enough yet to dump it out again. Do a couple more handfuls, then we can dump it back out. Another toner. '96, Denver. There we go. Dump that out and drop it. We got a 4 in here. 2 Conink CCCP. That's just like what I found from the coin store the other day. I think I read it's Soviet Union stuff. That's pretty cool. 1961. So 3 silvers and a cool 4, and we'll take it. 2018. junk on that dime. Hopefully that goes back through. Don't need the dump bank getting mad at me. Well, set it aside. We'll roll it up and send it to PNC. Dispose of my junk at PNC, because... Oh. If you can't supply, you'll have to take. You're either a pickup bank or a dump bank. They can't supply, they're a dump bank. Easy as that. If I didn't have a good friendship with one of the tellers and my main checking beater there, I probably would be closing my PNC account. But too much invested in it right now. A few nicer dimes in this handful. Pretty selective. I usually go like 93 and back for the nicer stuff. New stuff's supposed to be nice. Is that a proof? No. It's a 2021. All clad dimes. Alright. We see any more silver? No? Okay. Bang. Bang, bang. Got this little bit left. And probably one more bucks worth of the loose. That'll be the dimes down. And a free 750 bucks for tomorrow. Probably go through the nickels too. I've got nothing better to do right now. It's freaking hot out. $115-degree heat index right now. It is a stay inside day. last little bit is going to be in here. Already see something on the edge. We got a silver right here, 62, looks like. Cool. Hopefully that wasn't the last one in here. Hopefully there's more. All right, there we go. Clear the space just a little bit. There we go. All right. Final bit here. That's 4. Another nice 78. Seen anything too crazy? Nice 99, but 99's just a bit too new for me to set aside right now. Bang. I'm gonna do nickels or pennies next. They're both in bags. Nice 73. That's old enough for me to set aside. At least we are striking some silver in the dimes. Would have sucked to go through an entire bag without silver. Being how dirty they are. Look how dirty my hands are. Bagged coin is just so much dirtier. $77's almost nice enough, but not quite. Gotta be a little selective. Or I'd be broke in no time. Not seeing any barber dimes. I don't think I'll find another barber dime. Never know though, maybe the Christmas dumps. Christmas dumps or something else. Gonna be busy this holiday season. I let 2 of them go. Get past me. Because I was broke. Now that I've got a bit of money, we're gonna hit it hard. Banks are just gonna love me. Well, some of them are gonna love me. Some of them are gonna hate me. But I want to do something nice for them this Christmas. Bring them some cookies or something. Come on, don't tell me that was the last silver that we randomly plucked. Tell me there's more. Come on, you can do it, bag. Give me an even 50 cents. Face. That'd be nice. Weird looking 01. Had some interesting toning. I know there's an 04 double ear to check for, but I'm not checking for it. Dimes just are not the easiest to hunt. Alright, about half of this box left. Still possibilities. So far, a 2-hour stream, not too bad. Made good time. No, I have gone pretty quick on the dimes, but... I don't see any silvery rims right now. Hopefully we'll be surprised. Getting down to it. I don't know. One of these days when I flip a nice 96, it'll have a W mint mark. Surely, right? Surely we'll find a 96W. All P's and D's today, though. Not seeing much in these. Alright, last little bit here. Last little bit here. I'm not seeing anything off the bat. Actually, we found a foreign. I don't know if this has silver or not. It almost looks silvery. Republica Philippines. Filipinas. Sampung Centimos. Francisco Bestar. Well, let's look it up. We've got Google for a reason. $1967. Sampung. Centimos. Nickel, brass, copper, and zinc. Central Bank of the Philippines. Womp womp. Yeah. Well, still a foreign to find for the scope. Wherever the scope is, right here. Pretty cool. Got me excited at least. Didn't know that was going to be in there. Love me some foreigns. Who? Oh no, it's a 96. Man, I'm getting baited. Thought it was gonna be silver. Just had a weird look to it. $1,001. 07. I like to do the double and triple sound test, just in case something skips by. Because I'm not doing the best job at checking everything. Most of the toners have, I guess, gotten pulled already. I was pulling a lot of toned, like, coppery ones. Guess I must have got most of them. Nice 96 Philly. It's always a 96 Philly. Where's the W's? I need someone in my city to break open a 96 mint set, put them in their change jar, and take them to my favorite bank so I can get them in a roll. Is that too much to ask? Might be too much to ask. There's one of those coppery coins. Probably gonna put most of them back in circulation. I just wanted to see how many I could collect. $65. And I'm dropping stuff. Yeah. I don't think we're gonna get any more silver in this. Just not seeing anything super white. But maybe we'll get snuck up on again. Never know. We got a nice foreign out of this little batch, so I'll take it. Nice 2016. Alright, final little pile. Not seeing much. This one's all ground down. 2001. Another toner to set aside. Metal detecting dime. 2014. No, not quite. It's just kind of gunky. With some cool toning, but the gunk sets it apart. Oh, okay. This is some cool toning. I like that one. Unfortunately, toning doesn't show very good on cameras. But trust me, it's some cool toning. Not all of them that I'm setting aside I'm gonna keep, though. Motorbike. Alright, here we go. Last roll. Any last roll luck? Definitely not. I don't see anything. I don't see Jack. Or Daniels. Alright. That is the dimes. What do we got? We got 4 silver coins. We got a 62 Denver, 62 Denver, 63 Denver, and a 52 Philly. 62, this one looks kind of weird on the verse. Suppose it's just a weird strike or circulation wear. Alright, not too shabby. 4 silvers. That's 2 a box. 2 foreigns. Be 1 a box. Plenty of nice coins and toners. Toner, 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 toner. Got a button. Nice coin. Toner. Nice coin. Toner. Nice coin. Toner. Toner. Nice coin. Toner. A nasty coin. Toner. Nice coin. Toner, toner. Toner, toner, toner. Interesting coin. Nice coin. Interesting coin. Nice coin. Toner, 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 toner. Nice coin. Alright, sweet. 4 silvers, 2 foreigns, and a bunch of stuff to look at later on. Let's set these in the $50 roll. We'll set the silver aside. And the foreigns, so I can log it separately. Where's the other silver? Alright. 4 silvers and 2 foreigns. And a button. Cool. Alright, sweet. Alright, question is nickels or pennies? Probably both are gonna get hunted. Let's grab the nickels. Nickels are a lot larger to look at. And there's less in a bag. So let me go grab those. I'll be right back. Alright, sweet. Quarter box. Nickel bag is fully sealed up. I actually see a lot of the same toned coins that we saw on the dime, so definitely the same person dropped these off. See if we can spy any older Jeffersons from the top. Actually not seeing too many oldies. But this is my good bank, so... Alright, well there's a 53. Okay, so there's oldies in here. Good. Just what I like to see. Alright, that's enough cheating. Let's... is my opener. I'm blind or I set it down somewhere. Is it behind the computer? No. Is it under here? The hell's my box cutter? Bags are a pain to open. Without one. What the heck? What the hell, man? Where's that? There it is. Threw it in my box of silver. Alright. That should be good enough. Get a start on it. And it has been opened. Alright, no more peeks. Alright. Alright. Close your ears. It's gonna be loud. Alright, let's go! So I want to make this episode... Yeah, I'm gonna quickly film this. Quickly with my phone. Because I am doing a 15-box nickel hunt video. This would be box 14. So we're gonna count it as such. Gonna record the finds. As far as war nickels and buffaloes, but it's just not going to be using the roller this time. Alright, we're going to be hunting box number 14 on a live stream, yeah. So if you want to see it, it's going to be on the, what is today? 7/27. Check that live stream. It's going to be about 2 hours and 30 minutes into it. That's when we start the search. So yeah, I'll record any buffaloes and silver on the way. Catch you at the wrap up if not. Sweet. Just wanted to record that. And let's get into the nickels. Looking for 1959 and older. Should actually be able to find some stuff. Because they're nickels. You can find stuff in nickels pretty easily. Just use that tub for discards. Decards? The heck? Call this roll 2. Just gonna estimate. Usually about a handful is a roll. $53. Set it right here. It's in cam view. Hey, Treasure and Change, what's up, man? So far, we've hunted a box of quarters and a $500 bag of dimes. I didn't do any variety searches in the dimes. There's just... They were very dirty. My hands, I had to go clean them. Clean my hands. But right now, we're in a box of nickels. Or a $100 bag of it. Check that 04 for the DDO. Jumping in to say hi and give a thumbs up. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Sorry, that might have been loud. This loop is kind of foggy. Not seeing any splits there. Oh, that's roll number 3. But I did pull 4 silver dimes and a West Point in the quarters. That's always fun. They're either quarters or nickels. Can't figure out which. The way I always hunt my coins is I go from the highest denomination down to the lowest. So I have the most money available for the next time I go out. Thank you, thank you. Here's a 40. Quarters are always fun. Good luck in your hunt. Hopefully you'll find a West Point. I found my second one of the year. Nice 69D. Set that aside for now. 2023. There's an 09. What do we want to throw under the scope just for fun? Let's throw the 40 under there. It's the oldest we've found so far. Call this roll 5. Always hoping for a nice error or silver 2. Is that greed talking? Not at all. Not at all. I think everyone hopes. Hope is not a bad thing to have. coin has been damaged right at the date. Kind of weird. It's been scraped there. Definitely appears to be post-mint damage. Yeah, that scrape is definitely post-mint. It's an 07. Call this roll 6. I'm trying to keep track of the rolls for the nickel box, since I am recording a 15 box nickel search. Alright, you take care, man. Good luck in your search. Bang. See what we've got. Would love to find another magic nickel too. It's been a while. Just roll 8, I think. Nice 74. So far, 2 1940s, a couple 50s, an 09, and some nicer coins. Alright. Bend that box. Oh, okay. This is about the 10th handful. I already see something. Alright, this is about the 10th handful in. We're about that far into the box. You saw it loose, and I spy something down there. It's gonna be the rear of a buffalo. It looks like it could have a date. My guess is around 1929. It's a 7 maybe. 7 or a 3. That a 17. I think it's a 1917 Philadelphia. Alright. That's pretty neat. Let's toss it under the scope. And boom, there we are. Alright. Buffalo. Heck yeah. $20.26 nickel. Not going to be pulling them aside for this hunt. I've seen quite a few 20.26 nickels. They're out there. Unlike the dimes, I still can't find a dime. Crazy. Where did the dimes go? But from what I've heard, I'm not the only one having trouble finding the dimes. I also haven't seen a Declaration of Independence quarter yet. Seen plenty of the Mayflower Compact and the Revolutionary War. Sounds just a little light. Normal nickel should weigh 5 grams. Let's see what this is going to be. Put a 91 on there. 4.9, close enough. This also weighs 5 grams. Now it's weighing 4.7. Five. Just sounds weird. Huh. Alright. I do occasionally find nickels like that. Not the first one I've seen. Handful number 12. See an older Jefferson. Nope, it's a 70. Had that older look. That one's a 59. Alright. Let's grab a pump of sanitizer because my hands are feeling kind of dry. Alright. It's like handful number 13-ish. We're probably a third of the way box. Third of the way through the box, rather. We have a buffalo. Can't get too mad at that. trying to make sure the hunting area is visible. Another 04 piece metal design. Check for the doubling, and I'm not seeing it. Nice 59 Denver. 57 Philly. Bang. Piece metal. Nada. Alright, see anything? I'm not seeing too much. A lot of toners still. But I'm not pulling the toners out for the nickels. Way too many of those. It's all artificial. But some of them look cool. We'll set that one aside. Close D on the 75 would be cool to find again. Or not again, but it'd be cool to find, period. back here. Bang. Alright, cat, do you want out of my room? Go out of my room. See you, buddy. Come on. Don't get your tail caught in the door. There we go. Alright, sweet. Sorry about that. You're in the door. Dude, I don't want to shut your tail in the door. Go! There we go. Crazy felines. Alright. Let's get back into the search. $56. Still got a good amount left. $54. What's this? Why do I have that there? It's 2025. Get out of here. $53. I think this is the 53 we saw through the bag. It's got that same color. Dang, let's organize our stuff real quick. These are just nice coins. This is an 09. We'll set that there. 50s, 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 50s. 40s. And our buffalo under the scoop. Now that we're all sorted out, let's keep searching. To readjust in the chair. I see something that might be good. Right here. I'm gonna go ahead and film it. Alright guys, we are probably right around or just over the halfway point of the box. And I see something down there that I think could be silver. So let's grab it and look at the edge. Definitely has that silver nickel look. Here we go, 1943. Philly. Awesome. Put that under the scope with the Buffalo nickel. Alright, cool. Silver and a Buffalo in the same box. Let's go. $49 and a 53 so far in this little handful. Quite a few 53s. I don't usually see that many 53s. Interesting. Okay, I see a fair few of them, but I feel like we found like 3 of them already. Definitely feels a bit more. There's 57. $39. I was thinking it might be a $39. It looked pretty worn. Let's take a quick peek for that DDR. Nope, not the DDR. But it is our first 30s Jefferson of the box. Okay, I need to check this. Nada. Found a Lincoln cent. It's a Zinkin Lincoln, but it's in our Jefferson nickel bag. Getting down there, I can see the bottom. Pretty heavy on this side. Let's grab a nice juicy handful from this side. $41. $59. Gonna have a lot of nickels to go through tomorrow. 10 boxes worth. Hopefully they're not gonna be brand new. Alright. Nothing too crazy there. Add these. So a few more handfuls, then we'll dump it out on the mat for the rest. 46, Philly. That's 5 from the 40s now. Don't think it's going to be a Henning nickel. Don't see a notch in the R. Sounds right. think that's about it. Alright. Do I see any buffaloes on top? No. Does that mean there can't be any buffaloes underneath? Absolutely not. Oh, 09, number 2 of the box. Trying to hurry up. I know I have a steak quesadilla from Taco Bell coming home. So I am trying to brush through this pretty quick. Not seeing too much. $50. It's a Philly though. $50 Philadelphia. Do I have Nightbot connected to this channel? I can't remember. If not, I'll have to set Nightbot up so I can do title changes and stuff like that. $41. I think I might have heard the door, meaning my food's here. Alright. Food is here. Wrap these nickels up here. Do a short little video. Alright, so what do we got? We got 209s. We got our silver and our buffalo. We got a couple nicer nickels. 2 pennies. That's 5. 10. 14 from the 50s. 7 from the 40s and a 30s. Alright. Sweet. Alright, box number 14 is hunted and searched, and here's what we found. We found 14 from the 50s, 7 from the 40s, and a 39 Philadelphia no DDR. We found 2 Lincoln cents, as well as a couple nicer nickels. A couple 09s, I believe a P and a D. And our 2 best finds, which were 43 war nickel and 17 buffalo nickel. Not too shabby. We will absolutely take that. On to the last and final box, box 15, whenever I get it. Alright, stay tuned. Sweet. Alright. While we're here, we will go ahead and update the... Actually, I don't have that right now, so... I can update it on my phone. Look at that. See here, where's the Google Sheets? Update it on my phone. 2026 15 nickel box hunt. Box 14. Found 14 from the 50s. 7 from the 40s. 1 from the 30s. We found a semi-key date from that 1950. Forgot to mention that in the video, but we did. Make sure to set that aside. I don't think any of the other ones were semi-keys. We got a war nickel. And a dated buffalo. No dateless buffalo. No V-nickel. No proof. Not even a Canadian in this box. Pretty surprising. No foreigns. No varieties that I saw. And we found 2, 4, 6 miscellaneous. 2 X09. 2 Zinkins. 2 nice coins. 50 P. 17 buff. 43 P. Warnickel. I think that's it. 39 P. Bang. Alright. And we need to make an envelope for box number 14. Where's my markers? Alright, bang box 14. In the books. I'll be right back. I might do some pennies here in a minute. Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here. It has been a nice 3.5 hour stream. I'll have plenty of coin roll hunting to do tomorrow. So yeah, I'll catch y'all in the next one. Take care. Have a good night.